The NDA has lifted for the Kingdom Age for Population 1. What this means is I can finally talk about all the things that I ran into in the playtest, as well as tell you guys what I saw at the last playtest, which is basically going to be the full build. Now, while there might be a couple small things that change between that build and the live update, which happens on Thursday the 5th, most of them should be pretty close to what we are actually going to see. Complex 33, which is at the bottom part of the map between Frontier and Armory, has been replaced with a massive castle. This castle spans basically the entire distance between Armory and the Frontier, which is still in the game. Now, the castle itself is huge, but it does also promote a ton of close quarters fighting, just because the inside of it does have so many walls and pillars. Any players that enjoy short range fighting, SMGs, and shotguns are probably going to love this update. When you walk outside of the castle, you're going to see all sorts of new grayish colored rocks that are all jetting out of the ground. Now, the kingdom area is massive, and there is actually a new spawn platform right behind it, so you actually have a chance to see it right out of the gates. It's not just going to be by that armory spawn. You might get a chance to just spawn right above it, and the kingdom area is massive. There are so many places to explore here. The castle itself, the quarters, all of the houses. But it wouldn't be a new game update if there wasn't a new weapon. A medieval sword is going to be added to the game in the form of a weapon known as Excalibur. The sword does massive damage directly to health on swing, and it has a crazy movement speed bonus of plus 25% movement speed. Now, assuming nothing changes between the last beta test and the live version of the game, that movement speed should still be 25% at launch. For those of you who didn't get to use the katana in Season 1, the sword can deal up to 75 damage directly to health. It completely ignores shields. Especially with the inclusion of all the extra shield items from the last season, this is going to be huge. Make sure at release you guys are keeping your eyes up in the air, because I expect to see a lot of pin droppers trying to drop on people with the sword. A lot of the trees in the game have been updated with new textures, so these textures will completely replace all of the trees in the kingdom area, and a lot of the rest of the trees scattered around the map will have new textures and leaves as well. Now, I expect this change was initially done because I know that certain graphics cards had issues with the textures on the trees, so hopefully that issue will be fixed for all of those people that were experiencing the issue. Now, because these textures were changed and they are quite a bit harder to see through, I would definitely make sure to check everyone you walk past to make sure no one jumps out of it with Excalibur. As a side note to anybody watching who maybe doesn't remember from Season 1 or wasn't aware, the movement speed bonus you get from the knife and Excalibur will only exist when you're running on the ground. You aren't going to get these bonuses when flying through the sky. Right at the release of the Kingdom Age, there's going to be an event going on to try to collect crystals that are all scattered around the map. The official message from Big Box says that there are going to be 4 big events that are spread out across 2 months. The crystal collecting event is going to be the first event that happens, and it's going to reward you with a ton of free skins. To my knowledge, there is not a battle pass that you'll need to purchase for this season, and a ton of the rewards are just going to be free, assuming you participate in the event. A couple of the skins that they've teased already look ridiculously cool. I'll throw some of them up right now so you can have a look. I have no idea what weapon that is in the background, but I hope it's a Seiko. Sorry, I meant S85. We also got a teaser of one of the knight skins as well. In Big Box's Twitter post, they said, "Will you side with good or evil?" So I think we're going to be getting a good and evil skin line for this update. I'm excited to see what sort of custom game mode they might introduce to the game, as in one of the trailers it actually had one of the characters holding a flag. If we see something like a capture the flag game mode, that would be insane. I'm excited to see the full patch notes on Thursday to see every little thing they might have changed and every little detail, so I can make another video on it then. But as for this video, this is all I had from the playtest for you guys. If you have any questions, make sure to leave something down below. If you want to make sure to catch the full patch review on Thursday, make sure to hit that subscribe button on my channel, as it'll let you know as soon as I post the video. And I wish everybody the best of luck in your upcoming sword fights.